Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Vince and I post on this channel every single week about options trading, showing you guys some of my options trades, showing you some different options trading strategies. So if you guys want to learn a little bit more about options, how to trade them, then make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. So about a week ago, I asked you guys here on YouTube in the community tab whether you think Tesla or Shopify would hit $1,500 a share first. That week, Shopify had some really strong momentum and it looked like it was starting to keep up with Tesla. But as you guys can probably tell if you're watching the market, Shopify did lose its momentum, dying off a little bit, but Tesla continued its rally. Out of 192 votes, 85% of you said Tesla, and you were exactly right. Today, Tesla closed at $1,550 a share, up over 10% just today. So I made sure to go ahead and take advantage of that move today, making just above $2,000 today trading Tesla call options. I also called out that trade in my Discord chat, and the Discord members together made over $30,000 combined. So an absolute crazy day for Tesla. So in today's video, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and break down my trade there on Tesla, show you the technical factors I was looking at to make me get into that trade. And I'll also show you guys some of the other trades that the Discord members made and some of the profits that they were able to lock in. We're almost at 7,000 subscribers here on the YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for the support. So before I roll the intro, make sure to go ahead, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Alright guys, so what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to pull up the charts here on Tesla. I'll show you the technical factors and the technical levels that I was watching and why I went ahead and purchased some of my contracts. There were some levels that were really important today, some all-time high levels, some previous resistance points. So hopefully this will help you guys understand why I took this trade. Alright guys, so we have Tesla pulled up. Let's go ahead and look right into it. So Tesla is here, Tesla chart. This is the 1 hour chart, and I'm going to go ahead and break down some of the levels that I was watching. So what we can see, this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and today is Friday. So we know we had that big run up last week, and we sort of traded flat for 3 days here. So Tesla was starting to build some support as well as some resistance and sort of trading in a sideways channel here. Now what I was watching was this level right here at 1420 to see if we could break that today. Now the reason I was watching that is you can see it hit that, found resistance, tried to hit that again here on Wednesday, found resistance, sort of attempted here but didn't reach that 1420 and found resistance again. Now we also had support around that 1360 level. So that was nice to see that we had some support there. We broke through it here, bounced right back into it, and found some really nice support. So the first thing that I was watching today was this 1420 level and seeing if we could break through it with some nice volume. So if I put a line there, that's what I was watching. Now the next level I was watching was all-time highs, which was right around here at 1439, let's just call it 1440. So we had all-time highs here around 1440, which was another important level to see if we could break through it. Now, what you can see is we sort of got to it here on the hourly here on Friday. We did find some resistance, but ultimately we broke right through it and volume started to really pick up that you can see down on this bottom chart. So what we can go ahead and do is dive into the 1 minute and I'll show you exactly where I got into these trades. So if I go to the 1 minute and we go ahead and we pull up just Friday. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom out here for you. So here we go, 1 minute. We can see absolute insane move today in Tesla, but some of the important technical factors that happened today that went ahead and broke through today. So zooming into just today, what we can see is Tesla sort of opened up flat, started to fall a little bit, found support, broke above the VWAP, and started to trade a little bit higher. Now what I was watching was this break right here of 1420. So I moved this up a little bit to 1420. We can see that we hit that intraday, found some resistance, and started to trade sideways. So I went ahead and got into this trade. I'll go ahead and pull up where I got into this so that you guys can check it out. So first purchase that I had was today at 10:51 a.m. I bought 2 Tesla July 17th contracts. I bought the $2,000 call at $2.52. Now if you guys know me, if you are familiar with how I trade based on this value right here. I want to only put in the amount that I'm willing to lose into these trades. I'm not so much focused on the strike price as I am with the price that I'm paying for the contract. So to go ahead and buy a contract for a cheap value like that, I did have to move a little bit closer to expiration that I'm usually comfortable with. As you can see, this is only a week out, but I went ahead and I took the risk because I'm only risking $2.52 per contract. And I went ahead and I bought 2 of them, so about $500 in the position. So that was at 10:51, which was, we'll go ahead and put a line there at 10:51 so you can see right when I got into it. So 10:51 is right here. So I did go ahead and buy it on this dip. I was expecting this sort of uptrend to hold, and it sort of did. It traded sideways since then. So I went ahead and I purchased right here at 10.51, and I was anticipating a break of 14.20, sort of clean right through it. Not exactly what we got. We got a little bit of a dip, but we had some volume picking up here during that uptrend, so I was comfortable holding this. We traded sideways for basically 2 hours into lunchtime, and during lunchtime we went ahead and got this huge spike. So I did go ahead and call this out in the Discord chat, pulling it up here. If I go to my trades, this is where I post all of my trades, every single one that I take. I did call it out right here, just executed. Tesla 2,000 calls at July 17th expiration at $2.52 right here at 10.52. So basically on the minute that I took it. Just said that, I was a $500 position, going to hold these into next week, hoping that a gap up would happen Monday. So I called that out, and we had some other members get into this as well. I also went ahead and created a channel just today for Tesla, where everyone posted their profits on Tesla. I was up 2,100. We had a member up here about 6,200 right here, 1,600 on Tesla. We had another member up just about 3,300 on Tesla, 4,500 on Tesla. So absolutely crazy moves on Tesla. Members were jumping into this, as Tesla started to move up, and we made a whole lot of money, up about 30,000 here in the Discord chat. So if you guys want to go ahead and join the chat, it'll be the first link in the description below, so that you guys can watch my trades. You can talk to other great traders, as you can see, and start to learn a little bit more about options. So we can see volume picked up a ton here. Over here, an absolute monster amount of volume. But volume picked up a little bit here, broke right through this 1420 right here at this level. We've bounced and then found support at it. Now this is a very important area right here. If I go ahead and put a circle around this, this is important. So what we can see is we broke through the resistance level. We fell back to it and found really nice support. That's a very bullish sign. So we can see from that point, from that 1420 break, we went a whole lot higher. So went straight up to all-time highs right here. 1440 broke right through it. Volume was really increasing at that point. Went all the way up and just basically went parabolic. So no reason to sell this when I was in it. Purchased it all the way back here at a great time when premiums were not increasing at a fast rate. So as you can probably tell, I was making a good amount of money here on this spike. Now I did go ahead and add to this position. So if I pull up my trade again, you can see that I went ahead and I added to this position right here at 7:10, so at 2:01 p.m. So I'll go ahead and draw a line there at 2:01 p.m. so that you guys can see where I went ahead and added. Right here, 2:01, so 14:01. So I went ahead and I added right here. Now what I was looking at 2:01 was that Tesla started to trade sideways with some really nice support. We were starting to uptrend here on the 1 minute. You can see a nice uptrend right here. And I was looking to see if Tesla could get past that $1,500 mark. Now when Tesla or other stocks get close to round figures like 1,500 or some maybe 1,400, they tend to sort of magnetize to it and want to break through it. And that was my reason for adding to the position. So I went ahead and I added right here at $8.95. So the contract was already up $6 a share, $6 a contract since I bought it. Went ahead and bought the same expiration, same strike price. Now we got that $1,500 break, and Tesla just went insane from that point, up to about $1,550, closing the day up at $1,550, up 10% on the day. So what you guys can see, up $2,124. Crazy day, up 151%. So I did go ahead and decide to hold those contracts into this next week. Now the reason for that is because Tesla is on a really strong momentum move, and I really don't see a reason why it shouldn't move higher on Monday. Now if it does, I'll give back some of my profits, obviously, but with $2,000 in the bag already, I don't mind giving up some of my profits to potentially make higher returns. Tesla is known to gap up on Mondays, also known to gap up after hours, so I want to go ahead and take advantage of that move. I've been burned too many times in the past of selling these contracts early during a really strong move and missing out on some really big profits. I'm going to go ahead and show you an example right now. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and show you some hindsight trading. Who doesn't love a little bit of hindsight trading? So looking at this, I'm going to show you the contract that I went ahead and I purchased back here on the 29th. So right here on June 29th, I purchased a Tesla June 17th 1200 call at $9.70. Now, if I would have held this, this is now $300 in the money. So I did go ahead and sell that for a really big gain right here. You can see I sold it at $26.45. for a nice gain. I sold it 1 day later. But now is the moment of truth to look at what this contract would have been worth if I just went ahead and I held it and did not take profits. Now, before I go into this, it's never bad to take profits. Always great to take profits. At this point, I was up, a little over 150%, I believe. And I think I did the right thing of taking those profits, right? But looking back at this, sometimes it's very painful, but I want to go ahead and show this. So 1,200 call, it is now worth $357 per contract. So if we pull up a calculator, I purchased this at $970, so I put $970 into the contract. Today, if I didn't sell, those contracts would now be worth $35,070. So $35.70. This is how much those contracts would have been worth. So an absolutely insane increase. If I do new minus old, which is how I calculate this, over old, that's a 3,600% return on those contracts. I sold them at $26.45. They're now worth $357 a contract. So sometimes it's better to hold, sometimes it's better to take profits. In this situation, I didn't want this to happen again to me, so I did go ahead and hold these contracts into the weekend and into Monday. Hopefully they open up higher and I get to get a little bit more of a return for my contracts. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed me breaking down my Tesla trade, showing you some of the technical analysis that I did before I got into the trade so that hopefully you can implement some of those strategies into your own trading. If you guys want to go ahead and join the Discord chat, it's going to be the first link in the description below. A great community of traders who are there willing to help you guys if you're new to options trading. Not only do I post all my trades and they post all of their trades, but every question that you ask, I guarantee will be answered. If you guys have questions on options, if you want to have one-on-one experience asking other members or myself, make sure to go ahead and join the Discord. I promise you it is a great tool to have when trading options. As you guys can probably see, we're almost at 7,000 subscribers here on the channel, which is absolutely awesome. If you're here before 7,000, make sure to run it up. If you're like the large percentage of viewers that aren't subscribed to the channel, please make sure to go ahead and consider subscribing to the channel. So guys, if you enjoyed it, smash the like button, have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.